Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the style coach. If it's your first time on my channel, this channel is all about style, confidence and personal development. So today's video is a little bit different from the ones previously. We are talking about planners and I'm reviewing 3 planners that I've used and I would recommend, or maybe not, for you to use as well. So in order for you to be productive, to be happy, to be stylish, to be organized, I think using a planner is a great way to help you achieve that. I'm a big advocate of still using paper-based planning. I also use my laptop to put in dates and reminders, but I also love my hard copy that I can put in my handbag, scribble a few notes as I think of them, and I've explored different ones, different price ranges, and I will let you know what I think is worth the money and which ones to avoid. I have no affiliation with any of these products. I bought them myself, so you can trust that these reviews are my own and they're honest. And I will link all of them in the description box below. The 3 planners that I'm reviewing today are the Productivity Planner, the Full Focus Planner, and the Clever Fox Planner. If you have used any of these planners, I would love to hear your opinions, so put them in the comments below. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. So I'm going to start with the Full Focus Planner. If you are a hardcore planner, you've probably come across this. So it was designed by Michael Hyatt, who's known for productivity. He's got books on it. He's really gone in depth with getting this planner just right. He even has videos on how to use the planner most effectively. And there's also groups that you can join, a Facebook group. It really feels elite and that you are part of a group of high achievers. So there's that sense of community that you're part of, and I really like that because there's accountability there when people are posting, their goals and what they've achieved. You really are in that space. When you're part of these kind of groups, you tend to create a mindset within yourself that you're also a high achiever. And so this is something I really like about this planner. It's quite a formal planner, very unisex. It's got a band here and 2 ribbons for marking out pages that you need. I found that I needed another ribbon. That was something I looked for, and also the ribbons began to fray quite easily. You can burn them off with a lighter if you want, but I think it's something that should be part of the planner, that it shouldn't kind of deteriorate so quickly. This is a 3-month planner. Now you can buy it as a single planner or you can buy a yearly subscription. That's what I did. What I really liked about it was that every 3 months my planner arrived, and that was just a reminder every quarter to rethink, reset, review where you're going, what you've achieved. So it was a very exciting thing to get your planner in the post, nice and clean, ready to start a new quarter. It's also extremely light because it's a 3-month planner. There's not a huge amount of paper involved, even though the paper weight is quite good. You can use very inky pens, they're not going to go through the paper. So it's great for carrying around on a daily basis in your handbag. It loses points for not having a pen holder built in. I had to buy these separately and stick it on the inside. It's a small thing, but for the price point of this, which I'll let you know, I thought something as simple as that should really be included in it, and I've often seen people comment the same thing. Another thing I really liked about this planner was that the pages are numbered throughout it, so you can write some notes and you don't have to worry about where did I write it, I can't find it. You create an index at the back and you simply write, Saturday goals on page 25. That's it, and you've got it straight away. So I really like that it's numbered. It is an undated planner, so that's something I like. Some people prefer to have it already dated, but basically you can start this on any day of the week, any month of the year, and you are good to go. This is a daily planner, so you have a full page to write down notes. It does have a whole page dedicated to notes that you might want to make on the day. That is something I really like. and it's something that I've missed when using the other planners. It's also got a daily quote of inspiration, which is really nice. It keeps you thinking and focused and motivated, so that's really good. At the end of each week, there is a review that you can do to optimize your weekend. That's a new addition to the latest planners. Really nice. It thinks about how you're going to get some rest in, how you're going to get some family time in, to really focus on rejuvenation as well. So it's not just all go, go, go. At the end of the week, there's a weekly review. So it gives you the opportunity to list your wins for the week, things that you're going to change, things that you're going to keep that you adopted throughout the week. And it's an opportunity to also think about the week ahead and what you want to achieve within that week. At the very beginning of this planner, you have a place where you can write down achievement goals. So these are kind of bigger goals, maybe have a long-term plan attached to them. And then you also have habit goals. So maybe you want to do 100 squats every day for the next 3 months or something. So it gives you lovely space to develop those goals and to think about how you're going to reward yourself as well. And also there's a place for daily rituals, so how you're going to start your day, because they say that when you have these rituals in place, the more you create habits, the easier it will be to kickstart your day and get you in the right frame of mind. And as well, shutting down for the day. So what is your ritual for shutting down? So it gives you that prompt to think about these things that you may not already think about. At the back of the planner, there are a few empty pages, not a whole lot for making notes, but I think it's sufficient because each day of the week has its own dedicated page for notes. The price point of this planner is $40 US. And if you go for the subscription, you get it for $125 US. Now, if you are international like me, I ordered it from the US to Ireland. The postage and packaging is another almost $23. You're looking at around $150 US for a planner for the year. What I will say as well, be careful of import tax, because I know some people have been stung with import tax of these planners. So be prepared that there might be an even greater cost attached to getting this planner. So apart from the price point, the pen holder, the ribbon situation, it's a really nice planner, but stay tuned for my favorite one at the end. Okay, moving on to the Luxe Productivity Planner. This is a similar size, a little bit smaller. It's an A5 size. It is also heavier than the Full Focus Planner. It is a 6-month planner with daily pages as well. This one is 526 grams. It's very similar in design to the Full Focus Planner. It has this elastic strap to keep it closed. This one comes with a pen holder, so bonus points for that. I really like that because, whenever you have a planner, you're going to write something, so naturally you're looking for a pen. It also has 2 ribbons. For this, I think 2 ribbons was sufficient because there's not so much of a breakdown in terms of daily rituals or, where you want to mark your rolling quarters and daily pages in the Full Focus Planner. So I think 2 ribbons is enough in this. What I like about this is it is another undated planner, so it doesn't matter the time of year that you're starting it, whether it's an academic year or you're going by the calendar year. You can start this at any point in the year, but you will have to write in the dates. So the pages are numbered again, which I really like because you can create an index. And this one actually has its own index at the front. So it breaks down into week 1, week 2, where your goals are. So, they're really easy to find. There's some nice pages at the start with some motivational quotes, not as many as the Full Focus Planner, but they are in there. At the beginning, you can view your month at a glance. So 6 months ahead, you can just put in, blocks of time if you want, days off, holidays, those kind of things. In terms of the daily pages, it is nicely laid out. It doesn't have a full page where you can write notes, which I found I needed. I ended up writing my notes in the day's schedule, so where my appointments would be, and it just got a little bit messy, so I wasn't too keen on that. There is a place to write your critical tasks for the day and other tasks, and you can also write your wins for the day, your exercise, And you know, it even goes down to how many cups of water that you drank. There is a place to write long-term goals, however it only allows for 4 goals, and it doesn't really allow you to develop those goals in terms of if you looked at my previous video on how to set goals, you really need the space to write out your ideas and really think it through. So I will link that below if you haven't checked it out. So there's not a huge amount of space. It does give you a start date and completion date to keep you on track, which is nice. But overall, I feel I need more space for goals. At the end of each week, there is 1 page dedicated to notes, ideas, and lists. Again, not really enough. That's kind of something I need on a daily basis to write down my thoughts, my notes, scribbles, any ideas that I have need to go down next to the page I think of them. A couple of blank pages at the back, maybe 4. Again, not really enough considering there aren't pages dedicated to each page to write your notes. So not too keen on that. There is a place at the back for project planners. Again, that kind of for me overlaps goals and not really enough space for me to develop them, I think. There's a finance tracker as well. I did not use that at all. For me, that's something that needs to be done on a spreadsheet on the computer, and it just doesn't make sense for me to keep a paper track of those. Something I didn't like about this planner is that there's instructions on how to use the planner at the front of the planner. And for me, that's just unnecessary weight that I'm carrying around. I really don't think, you need instructions on how to use the planner. And if you do, you could do something similar to the Full Focus Planner, where there's videos that you can access and watch them easily. There's a lot of unnecessary paper used, lots of pages, and it just adds to the weight of the planner. Visually, I don't think this was very appealing to me. The pages have kind of dots on them, and it just made it look untidy for me. I like things that are aesthetically pleasing, and for me, this just wasn't. The price of this planner is £22 plus postage and packaging. So you can get that through Amazon. So usually it's free shipping. So not a bad price point for what it is. Next up is the Clever Fox Daily Planner. And this is the one I'm currently using at the moment. This planner is £19.99, ordered from Amazon. The first thing I noticed about this is the presentation. It comes in this beautiful little presentation box, which is something I didn't expect at that price. So a nice little touch, and probably unnecessary in terms of packaging and things like that, but nice touch nonetheless. This is something that's definitely aimed at people who like pretty things. So if you are somebody who likes to be inspired by your planner and how it looks, then this is something you might consider. Inside the box there is a booklet on how the planner works, which is really handy because it doesn't add to the weight of the planner. And it comes with these stickers that you can use as you wish. You can get very creative. In fact, they really encourage you to get creative with this planner. I haven't used them just because I'm too busy, but I think it's a nice touch anyway. I think a lot of people buy stickers separately to use in their planner, so it's nice that it's been included. It comes in this really nice, it's a kind of faux leather soft covering with the embossed Clever Fox symbol on the front. It has the elastic strap to keep it closed, and it comes with that pen holder, which is absolutely essential in my opinion. It has 3 ribbons, which is exactly what I need for this planner, I think. This is the heaviest planner out of the 3 at 816 grams. So you can really feel that weight, and that's something that kind of bothers me because so far I am reluctant to carry this around in my handbag because of the weight of it. It really adds to it. When you've got your purse, your phone, your makeup, all those kind of things, you don't need that kind of weight for your planner as well. So let's go through what is included in this planner. It is a 6-month planner, so for £20 you get half the year. I think that's pretty good. It comes in really pretty colours. They've included pages where you can put down some notes of gratitude, what your passions are, just to remind you of those, daily rituals and affirmations that you want to remind yourself of. It also has a vision board, which I think is a really nice idea. Now, again, this is not something that I have used purely because I just haven't given the time to sit down and stick things into it. I'm kind of more of a Pinterest type of person, as you know, to use as a vision board. But I think anybody who's really crafty and you know, is into vision boards, and this is a really nice idea that I have never seen in any other planner. There's lots of places to write down goals, but really they're designed to be written down as a single sentence, as in, I want to do this by this date. There's not enough room for you to develop those goals. There's a nice spread to view each month ahead of time. Quite a bit of space to write down some notes, maybe some birthdays or something like that, block off time. And as well, it gives you a plan for the month on the side just to write down habits to adopt, skills to learn, things to avoid, places to go and people to see. It also prompts you to write down your goals for the month and then a review of if you achieve them. It is another undated planner, so again, you can start at any time of the year. I like this aspect because if you're going to be away on holidays for 2 weeks and you don't plan on using your planner, then you don't put those dates in and waste pages. So really you could use this longer than 6 months if that's how you use your planner. There is one page dedicated to each day and not a lot of places to write some notes. So again, I'm missing that place where I can scribble down notes. So, you know, not great, but there's a lot of space on the page. Your daily schedule runs from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m, which I think is sufficient. There's a place to write your main goals, your to-do list, and then rate your productivity at the end of the day. At the end of the week, there's a weekly review, which I think is really nice to take stock of what you've achieved or indeed what you haven't got done. And then a plan for the week to think about what's to be done in the week to come. This planner has a lot of blank pages at the back, which is great because, like I said, it doesn't have those daily pages to scribble on. So I definitely have made use of the note pages at the back. For me, the design of the pages are really clean. There's full lines, none of this kind of dotted thing like the last planner had. So for me, it's very visually appealing. It even feels nice to the touch. So they've really thought about all those different aspects that might appeal to people, the visual, the kinesthetic people. It loses points based on its weight. It is a particularly heavy planner, so if you're thinking of something that you want to carry around with you everywhere, this may not be the planner for you. The other thing is the pages aren't numbered, so it's very easy to lose where you've written something. There's no way of keeping track of that unless you number them yourself, which I guess you could, but it would take an awful long time. And also there's not enough space in the daily pages to write extra notes. So all things considered, which one would I choose? The Full Focus Planner, the Productivity Planner, or the Clever Fox Planner? Overall, I think for the price point and the quality of it, I think it's really, really nice. If there was some way for them to reduce the weight of it, that would be just the perfect planner. I would say second is the Full Focus Planner. If your budget allows you to spend it could be anywhere up to $170 a year on your planner, then you might consider this. It is a beautiful planner, it's a very serious planner, but it is good, and like I said, you feel like you're part of a community when you use this planner. My least favorite, and I will not be repurchasing, is the Productivity Planner. It's just there was too many negatives. It costs more than the Clever Fox Planner, and I really don't think it's worth it. It is a little bit lighter, so it gets points for that, but overall the aesthetic of it I don't like. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already.